YouTube, we are back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back over here on Warframe. Today, I want to build this Coda Tysis. I don't know anything about this weapon, but I know last week, this was my first Coda weapon, we had purchased it and it's a 60% heat. I am under the impression that I am able to buy little devices that I can put on this and change it to any element. Now, something really cool is this already has corrosive base. I will go ahead and put on one of those devices on this Coda Tysis if I can figure out how to get it. I heard that you can buy them for 20 plat too. Usually I would go with toxin, but I don't think I want to go with toxin because it's already got corrosive by default. So we might end up just keeping the heat element on it and seeing how that will do for us. But let's see if we can't just go over here and buy these. So I'm guessing it would be under equipment, components probably. Yes, here it is. Elemental device. Use this elemental device to change the elemental damage type adversary weapon. I'll probably end up getting all these on every one of our Kuva and Tenet sister weapons as well, just because, like, why not? If I can change the element on these things now, might as well do it, you know. Requires max rank Coda Tysis. Okay, so I don't think we can do it until we get a max rank Coda Tysis. So let's go ahead and put on a catalyst real quick. I think we just gotta get this thing to level 30. So let's see what kind of weapon we're working with right now. Crit chance 13%, 3.2 times crit multiplier, and a status chance 50. That is an incredible status chance. So, you know, something's barking at me telling me that you probably want to use status on this. So, you know, we're gonna start off with the galvanized diffusion. Gotta have that multi-shot. Honestly, bro, maybe we even go some crit prime target crack for so we have some crit damage. Get that up to a 5.2, and then what we could do is we can install an arcane used in Everett, which is gonna stack up our crit chance. This might not be the play, but it could be the play. And we got a little polarity right here for our galvanized shot. You know we're gonna put galvanized shot on with this kind of status chance and corrosive base. Dude, this weapon kind of looks disgusting. This thing might actually be raw, but I've not even shot it yet, so we're gonna have to mess around with it and see what we think about it. Could go lethal, get that extra fire rate. I'm always a lethal torment fan. More multi-shot, more fire rate. The thing about status weapons, YouTube family, whenever you get a status weapon, primarily you want to inflict as many statuses as you possibly can. So fire rate is always a good option, and like mag size, if you can afford it on your build. Let's see, we have corrosive base. We could get some 60-60 mods on here. It's not gonna hurt. Actually, we want 60-60 mods. The issue is I don't know what 60-60 mods we want. Like viral, maybe? We'll go viral corrosive, and then we have heat from our valence bonus. That puts us at 150% status chance. That's crazy good. Take off all our other weapons. We'll take Rhino in. Let's go to a Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Let's see what this weapon's capable of. Dude, this thing looks sick. Look at that. Now, YouTube family, we usually do these videos live, but I didn't get one last night. If y'all want to see live streams from your boy Thak, we are live Sunday through Thursday, 8-12 p.m. EST. First link in the description. Take it to Twitch. Love to have y'all there. Oh, we don't have any base damage. I forgot. So this thing shoots like AoE splash damage type of bullet. Okay. Well, I completely forgot to put on base damage, so this ain't gonna be like great example of what this weapon could potentially be. Got to have some sort of base damage, and our arcane's not getting base damage right now because it's just getting his crit chance. Honestly, the way this thing shoots is pretty interesting. It's hitting for some really good damage right now, but we also have Roar and we have Nova in our lobby too. So, you know, if you got Roar and Nova, then it's kind of expected that you're gonna be hitting for at least a little bit of damage no matter what weapon you're using, to be honest with you. Off-road though, ammo don't seem to be no issue. Fire rate don't seem to be no issue. What do they have doing up here to Earl? They got Earl just magnetized to this machine. Why have I never seen this before? Oh, this is disgraceful. Someone save this brother. What are they doing to Earl? So now that we're rank 30 Tysis, can we put one of these requires max rank Coda? So does that mean 5 Forma? That might mean 5 Forma. That would actually make sense. So you have to put 5 Forma on it before you can do anything. What we'll go ahead and do though, YouTube family, because we LR4, y'all know the vibes. We will make a push for LR5 very soon. We're LR4. We can still go to the Strata Relay. We can still bless up a relay. Let's go to Relay 3 and just bless it up. Bless. Affinity blessing. There you go, little Tennos. Right back to it. Man, Sanctuary Onslaught, like, you know, this is kind of like my life. See how now that we don't have that Nova, we're not doing as much damage because I didn't put any raw damage on. It's still doing pretty solid damage, but we need some form of raw damage. We also got to think that this is not an incarnate, so just because it's a Coda weapon does not mean that it's just going to be like, you know, the best, like, most strong weapon that we've ever used before. I don't know how good the Coda weapons are relatively, but they might just be buns. Some of them might just not be good. I'm guessing some of them are really bad. Some of them are probably pretty decent, but because incarnate weapons have just cleared. All right, now we can do Hornet Strike, get some raw damage on here so we're actually hitting hitting for some decent damage now. No, we're going right back into the mix. We're going to put 5 form on here just so we can try out that new thing where we can change the elements. We're probably not even going to change the element, but might as well go ahead and get it 5 form while I'm halfway there. Might as well, you know what I mean? I'm thinking projectile speed on this is probably going to be the one I want to go with. Ammo doesn't seem like an issue. Recoil doesn't seem like an issue. Usually what I would go right here is projectile speed, especially since it is projectile, or I would go with just the prime pistol munitions, but I don't even think I need to use all that. We got 3 formers on it. We only need 2 more, and the ribbon disposition's a 1 right now too. So probably wouldn't even be worth getting a ribbon, to be honest. I would love to get a ribbon, but I feel like getting a ribbon right now would probably really dumb of me. Oh, also YouTube family, if y'all would like the chance at anything in the item shop 200 plat or below, leave a like, comment, make sure you're sub, comment what your worst grind is in this game, like the grind that you just hated the most out of all the grinds. I'll tell y'all right now, mine was the tenant weapons, getting those 60%. Just comment that, and then I'll pick one lucky person from the comment section, hit them up, and then we'll get them hooked up with something in the item shop 200 plat or below. Appreciate the love and support recently, boys. We're on the road to 12K. Let's hit that 12K subs. You know what I'm saying? Dude, my grandma just called me, and she lives in Tennessee. I'm in Kentucky, so she's making a drive here. We had plans on eating in the evening. I guess she thought whenever she got here that I'm gonna be able to eat at the exact same time as her, but the thing is, it's 2 p.m. right now. Probably got about another hour of this video to be 3 p.m. I have to edit my video. You know, editing takes some hours of its own, even if it's a short kind of video. Then I gotta introduce her to my new boo thing. I haven't introduced anyone to her. Bro said you can both oil up your enemies and kill them fast with the Coda Tysis. Another form of bites the dust. Form number 4. We can almost test the weapon. Honestly, I don't know what I want the last spot to be. We could go with more fire rate and another element. Oh no, magnetic's where it's at. Magnetic corrosive. That combo's disgusting, especially when you're going against exilus enemies. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting what it can do. But YouTube family, I hope y'all having a fantastic day. I hope y'all had a great Easter, man. Y'all let me know what y'all got into for your little Easters. If y'all did anything fun, if you just played some games. Yesterday I had a little dinner that I went to. It wasn't too bad. Gave out a whole bunch of money to all the kids over there. Well, I like giving back to people, especially since I'm a little shithead myself sometimes. All right, I got 5 $20 bills and I put them in Easter eggs, and then I got just a whole bunch of 5s. I got like 10 $5 bills that I got. Basically gave up like all the cash that I made from serving this week and just put them in Easter eggs. If y'all were always wondering where those Easter eggs came from that was in your backyard when you were getting them, it was from me. Dude, we're gonna have to go another round, man. This whole time no one's getting killed, which typically, honestly, I wouldn't really even care that much if I wasn't kind of in a little bit of a hurry. The more time I have to edit my videos, the closer crunch time it's gonna be from me going to eat with my grandma. I can't have grandma waiting, bro. She ain't got a lot of time to wait in this life no more. Well, at least we get one Coda weapon done that we ain't gotta worry about doing no more. All right, boys, 45 minutes later, here we go. Now we can use the Valence Override. Install Elemental Vice, select damage type. Yo, that's kind of sick, I can't lie. This is the build that we got on the Coda Tysis right now. Honestly, looks pretty valid to me. Galvanized shot, obviously status chance, and it's gonna give us direct damage per status type effect in the enemy. Diffusion, more multi-shot. With this build in particular, I went prime target cracker, and we're going secondary and Everett, because every time you get a hit, it increases your crit chance by 10% until you get 6 big red crits. We made it more of like a hybrid kind of build, so you get crit chance and crit damage with those two right there. Hornet Strike, because you gotta have some base damage to go along with all of these mods. If you don't have base damage, it's not gonna be doing anything, so you have to have Hornet Strike. Usually a lot of people run Arcanes with raw damage, but my Arcane is for crit chance. Frostbite is going partnered up with the pistol Pestilence, which is gonna give us viral on here. We got Lethal Torment for some extra multi-shot, more fire rate, very good for status weapons. Then we've got Magnetic Bite. Could like even put on like a Bane mod, for example, but I don't like Bane mods as much. Also, I use Roar on a lot of my builds, so I don't really need a Bane mod when I already have Roar. Like right now I'm using Rhino. That isn't like our end-all be-all build. We might end up changing something, but just off the looks of it, that looks like probably what I would want to run on this kind of weapon. Nice, 1 million, 1,800,000, 1 million. We're hitting 1 million consistently. That's not bad numbers. What happens if we change it to like a Mirage build, for example? 800, 1 milli. It's looking like Rhino is carrying because of his Roar. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch the Valence Override, and we're gonna put on Magnetic as Valence bonus on this one. Something big, like we could get like an extra heat damage. We could do that. looking like it's about the same. We're gonna make a second build, but let's just try to make this one around more raw damage in the arcane spot. Bro messaged me that and then joins my lobby. Trap money, Chris, what the hell are we doing? I wanted to go double heat because I've got Cascade of Flare on. With the Cascade of Flare, the more status chance that we get, the more raw damage that we're gonna get regarding like heat. Let me try this with Mirage since we've got on a Bane mod now and see if it does any more damage. The first build honestly cleared, but I want to see if Mirage with the Bane mod is gonna like do more damage than Rhino. Hello, can I? Why isn't it letting me equip Mirage? The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? I mean, honestly, it looks comparable. I do want to say that the very original build kinda looks like it clears. Right, here's the build. Copy paste it. Let me know in the comments what y'all would do different. I gotta hurry up and end this video because I gotta edit and go eat with grandma. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I love you boys, and I'll see you all in the next video.